She asked me if I do this every day, I said often. That's how many times she rode the wave, not so often. Bitch down to do it either way, often.
What's going on, guys? So quick little update over this footage in the gym. The plan was to get a workout edit in, but it just wasn't the right time for one, as the whole gym was off the wall. My thesis is about digitalization in the fitness and the impact that it will have on the fitness industry, and with my thesis I focus on the impact of eGym, which is automated fitness equipment, and the impact it will have on the workflow, the personnel, the members of our gym, stuff like that. And eGym, the equipment, is coming around this time. In fact, it is here now, so the time that this video was uploaded, it is here. But while this was getting filmed, we were still busy with the floor. We were getting wood flooring in, we were making room for the new equipment by getting rid of some old equipment, putting other machines in different places. You know, you get the idea. So that is why I've gone with raw footage and a commentary. So quick little update on the workout. This is day 3 of week 3 of Johnny Candito's 6-week strength program. I did one set of 90 kilos for 6 reps on the squat, and then I did one set of 100 kilos for 8 reps on the deadlift, and that was seriously the whole workout. It was intense, it was a heavy workout, but not with a lot of volume, so really focusing on making them strength gains rather than focusing on hypertrophy. And that was the end of the commentary, so I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Say congratulations.
How's the workout going, bro?
Not bad, bro. Just a little bit heavy, but it's going well.
What exercise have you done?
Now I'm doing the leg extension. Before I did squats and the leg press, so big exercise already done.
Nice. What's going on, guys? I just got back home from the gym right now. Just got back home from that workout, and apologies if that was like a little messy or a little bit short than what we're used to. That's because we went into the gym thinking that we were going to do an edit, but as you can see, like from the footage, it was like the whole gym was up the wall. Basically, it was so hectic. Like, they're getting rid of all the flooring, they're getting like wooden flooring in, they're getting rid of machines, they put machines in different places, so it was all hectic all around, and everyone was up the wall and busy. So I thought, you know what, it's not the right time to do an edit right now. We'll just do raw footage with a commentary over it. It was only 2 exercises anyway, and then after that I'll have to do something extra to make this video a little bit more interesting. So that's what we're going to do now. This is absolutely off the cuff. Like, I haven't prepared anything. Normally I have like a few little pointers that I do want to explain in these videos. This is absolutely off the cuff. But what I want to do is, because in the last video we talked about MyFitnessPal and how to put in your calories into MyFitnessPal, this video I want to talk a little bit more about macros and how you calculate your macros, because I think nowadays everyone knows what macros are. You got protein, you got carbs, and you got lipids, which are fats, but not everyone knows how you calculate your own macros for yourself. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So first of all, let's just start at the start. To calculate your calories and the amount of calories you need to maintain your weight, it's a formula called the Harris-Benedict formula, which looks something like this. And then for women it looks something like this. And what this calculates is your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and that's how many calories you burn at rest. If you want to know how many calories you burn when you're going to the gym 4 times a week, then there's also a multiplier. So you multiply that amount by your activity level. I think it's something like go to the gym once a week, or 1 to 3 times a week, 3 to 5 times a week, and something like 7 times a week, something like that. So once you calculated that, you know how many calories you need to eat to maintain your weight with your amount of activity in a week. So say you go to the gym 5 times a week, your energy expenditure will be much higher than someone that goes to the gym once a week. So now you know your calories, you need to divide that into your macros, which are proteins, carbs and fats. So what I do is, also for my clients, is I start off with protein, and for protein I take 1.8 to 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. Let's just take myself for example. I weigh 70 kilo, so I'll give myself roughly 140 grams of protein. And I think some people do like 200 grams of protein, or they advise 300 grams of protein or whatever. That is far too much. It is absolute overkill. You don't need so much protein. And 140 grams of protein, for me, that's 2 grams per kilo body weight. That is more than enough. Also, what I do have to say is 1.8 to 2 grams of protein per kilo body weight is for weightlifters. So that is completely different for example, pregnant women, which pregnant women I take 0.9 grams per kilo of body weight. Also, sometimes I check like my YouTube stats, and I noticed that I've also got like quite a young demographic. I think my age group is something between 14 and 24. So everyone between 14 and 18 years, you do not need 2 grams of protein per kilo body weight either. 1 gram per kilo of body weight is more than enough to get started, and then once you really get into weightlifting and you start lifting heavy and you're a bit older, then you can have more protein. So especially when you're that age, just focus on eating healthy, eating the right amount of food, getting enough rest, and go to the gym in proper form. So anyway, that's the protein done. Then we'll go on to fats. So what I do for fats is, normally for myself, I just take 1 gram per kilo of body weight. That is also what I do with my clients. 1 gram per kilo body weight, if they're into weightlifting, is enough. Now mostly 1 gram per kilo body weight is around 20% of your total macros. So if I'm around the 20% range, that is fine. So now you've got your protein and then you've got your fat. So for me, that is 140 grams of protein and 70 grams of fat. So what I do then is, to know how much carbs I need to eat, I just calculate how many calories I've got left and then divide that by 4, because there's 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories, and then I know how many carbs. Just to make it easy, I'll put it on the screen. 140 grams of protein times 4 is 560 calories, so we put that here. Then you've got 70 grams of fat, so 70 times 9 is 630 calories, put that here. So add them two up, which is 560 plus 630 is 1,190 calories. So that is how many calories I have consumed from fats and proteins. So let's say I'm eating 2,800 calories per day. I do 2,800 minus 190, or 1,190, and I've got 1,610 calories left. Divide that by 4, because there's 4 calories in 1 gram of carbs, which is 402.5, so 400 grams of carbs. So now I know what my macros are. I've got 140 grams of protein, 70 grams of fat, and then 400 grams of carbs. That makes up 2,800 calories, and that is what I'm eating in a day. That is how many calories I eat and how many macros, or what my macros are. So that is how I calculate my macros. That is also how I calculate the macros for my clients as well. I just take the Harris-Benedict formula, then I multiply it by the activity level. So you've got your basal metabolic rate, and then I multiply that by the activity level. So then I know how many calories they need to consume to maintain their weight. If they're bulking, I add 15% to that, or 300 to 500 calories. Same goes for quoting, 15% or 300 to 500 calories under that calorie amount. Then I calculate the macros. So first I do protein. If you're into weightlifting, then I do 2 grams of protein per kilo body weight, 1 gram of fat per kilo body weight, and then I calculate how many calories I've already used by doing that, and then the rest of the calories I fill up with carbs. And that is how I calculate macros, and that is how you can calculate macros as well. If you don't want to use the Harris-Benedict formula, you can just Google online calorie calculator, and that basically just does the same thing, and that just gives you an indicator, and then you can always add a few hundred calories above that if you notice that you lose weight instead of maintain your weight. Anyway, that's all we've got for today. Hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, because that helps the channel grow. If you want me to do more of these videos, make sure to comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.